So how do you create a brand that truly represents who you are and the products you sell, as well as building a business that you can scale online? That is what this podcast will help you do. My name is Henry Kaminski Jr., and welcome to the Brand Doctor Podcast.
Let me just make this statement loud and clear. Jersey's here, Jersey's here.
Welcome to another podcast. Today we're going to be talking about what to do when you feel alone and unsupported as you continue to try and grow and build your business. I'll be the first one to tell you, doing this for 14 years, it's tough. It's tough, and everybody knows that has their own business already knows that already. There's going to be times where you feel like you're ready to throw in the towel and nothing's working and you're not getting the support, and you feel like you are literally one person trying to carry millions of pounds of baggage down this windy uphill road, right? The other thing I realize is, more people are going to talk shit about you as you continue to grow your business than the people that are actually going to help you. Why? Because it's a lot easier just to talk shit on people because it makes you feel better and it kind of makes you think that it makes you look better. Okay. And a lot of times this shit talking is going to come from people that mean the most to you. So how do you keep going? How do you keep moving forward? Why do you not give up? How do you get the strength? How do you get the motivation? How do you get the focus? How do you get the clarity to keep going? I'm going to walk you through some of the things that I do right after this quick message. If you're a business owner who wants to significantly grow your audience online and needs help dialing in your message to attract the right clients, check out this free video training that will help you position yourself more effectively and improve your brand's online presence. Visit www.uniquedesigns with a Z at the end, not an S, .net/brand strategy. So here's a few things that we need to recognize here before we go on. Okay. One of the things I realized over the years is, Henry, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to care about your business more than you care about it. The other thing is nobody cares about your pity party. Nobody cares about your feelings. They don't. They don't. Some people are going to make fun of you. They're going to make fun of your family. They're going to talk shit about your parents. They're going to dig that knife and put that knife in so deep and try to cut it so that you give up. So that they can feel like they had some sort of power over you or something. I don't know what that is. They're going to make you question yourself. They're going to make you ask yourself, why am I even doing this? Does it even make sense? Wouldn't it be easier just to play it safe? Give back your house, move into a smaller home, give back your cars, go buy a car for $200 or $100 a month. Just play it safe. Because you never know. You never know. I don't know. I call bullshit to all of that. That's not what I was here. That's not what I was put here for. That's not what I was meant to do. That's not how I was meant to live. It doesn't register for me. And I'm not saying everybody has to agree with what I say and what I do. You don't. And I understand people aren't going to. It's part of life. expect that from anybody. But I know the life that I want to live. I know the life that I want to design. And I'll be damned if I start living my life differently because somebody wants me to. That's not happening. I'm sorry. It's not happening. The reality at the end of the day, and this may sting for a lot of people, but it's the truth. You know, being on this earth for 40 years, I've experienced a lot. And at the end of the day, the reality is all you fucking have at the end of the day is yourself. Yourself. No one can make you do anything. Nobody. You have 1000% control over everything that you do. So it really comes down to you. How are you going to stay focused? I'm going to share with you some ways that I do. When I'm feeling unsupported, when I'm feeling alone, when I feel like nothing is working, I don't crawl into a hole and give up and cry about it. I stay focused. I make sure that what goes into my brain and what I'm listening to, what I'm watching, what I'm focusing in on is positive. That's why I listen to podcasts that are motivating. That's why I listen to and watch the Law of Attraction YouTube channel. I consistently pump positive into my brain because it's very easy to start telling yourself stories that aren't true about yourself. You think that I don't go day to day sometimes and say, Henry, you didn't fucking accomplish anything in your life. What did you accomplish? There's people out there that's accomplished 50 times more than you. What are you doing? What are you doing these live streams? What are you doing these podcasts? What are you doing creating websites and funnels for people? What the fuck are you doing? Go get a job. Go work for UPS. You can fucking deliver packages every day. Work a 9 to 5. Play it fucking safe. What are you doing? You don't think that goes through my head some days? And I got to stop literally in my tracks. I go on these walks every morning around my neighborhood. Sometimes I literally have to stop walking and ask myself, Henry, what are you saying to yourself? What stories are you telling yourself? Look at what you've accomplished. Most businesses don't last 3 years. You've lasted 14. You've generated multi-seven figures in your career. You've helped hundreds of people. You have a great podcast. You have a great client base. You have a great team. People look up to you. People listen to you. People pay attention to you. People take your advice. That's why you have coaching clients. Otherwise, if they didn't believe you or care what you said, why would they pay you to talk to them? And I have to recalibrate. Otherwise, it's real easy to fall into that black hole. I got to run soon, so I got to get this in before I run out of time. The other thing that popped into my head recently was a client reminded me of this quote from that book Relentless by Tim Grover. And he said, dude, take control of your time back. Get your time back. Control it. You control your time. Nobody else does. If you only want to take coaching calls or application calls on certain days because you want to go out on your boat on a Friday afternoon in the summertime, then take control of that. Don't be mad if somebody doesn't show up to your call. Just regulate the days that they can actually get a hold of you. Okay, I like that. But then he also said, look at Kobe, look at Jordan, look at these greats. They didn't play to other people's tunes. They didn't cater to other people's schedules. You were either on their team, you were either on their boat, or you weren't. So you gotta beat to your own drum. And I'm not saying be selfish. It's not what I'm saying. But if you have something that you want to accomplish in your life, then you got to do what it takes to get it. There's either going to be people for you or there's people going to be against you. Either way, you need to keep going, because here's what's going to happen. When you're 90 and looking back and you say to yourself, you know, that girlfriend, that wife, they held me back. They didn't want me to do that. They didn't want me to. That's all bullshit. Why? Because you let it happen. So let's not absorb other people's insecurities, other people's fears. That's not you. That's not yours to carry around. That's theirs. So if you're going to let that happen, then it's your own fault. It's no one else's. So that's what I got for you today. And my question for you today is, and you could find me anywhere on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Drop it in the comments. Drop me a DM. My question for you today is, how do you handle feeling alone and unsupported? What do you do? Sharing is caring, my friends. Elizabeth says these words are for me, and I'll take them with faith. I appreciate you, Elizabeth. She's on Facebook right now, live with us. So I'll let you go with that. I had to let that out because it's real. And it's going to happen again and again and again, as long as I keep going and beat to my own drum. But I can promise you this. I'm not going to stop. And I'm not going to lower my standards. I'm not. So you're either on my boat or you're not. Period.
Hey everyone, this is Henry Kaminski Jr. again. And really quick, I want to invite you to a one-on-one consult with me right now if you're looking for the clarity and focus you need to build your brand. Over the past 13 years, I've served hundreds of entrepreneurs that have great products but struggled tremendously with articulating its value to their ideal customers. You didn't get into business to just change a few lives, did you? Your ideal clients need you. And when your brand has precision-crafted messaging coupled with beautifully thoughtful design that sounds, looks, and feels like you, they'll know you're the perfect match for them. If this is something you're struggling with, what I want you to do right now is pause this audio and go visit www.uniquedesigns with a Z at the end, not an S, .net, and book your one-on-one consult call with me. Remember, the quality of your brand will determine the quality of your clients, and the quality of your clients will determine the quality of your life.